Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So recently I did a video where I talked about my favorite new luxury beauty releases of 2023 so far, and today we're going to do a quick full face, but it's really just 5 of my favorite new releases from this year, and it's going to be a really beautiful look. But before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. I had a couple of options to choose from for eyeshadow, but today I decided to lean into something fun and blurple. I'm going into my Guerlain Summer palette here. This is number 518 Summer Jean, and I'm going to start off with this beautiful lilac color here. It can be intense if you wet the brush, but if you want something a little bit lighter, that's what we're going to do today. And I just love the packaging. I love the embossing here. Everything that I'm using today, all of the brushes that I'm using, it's all listed down below in the description box. I'm just taking this beautiful lilac shade a little bit everywhere and a little bit higher in the crease. I always like to do my eyes first in case of fallout. I'll go into the blue color after this, and that one I think had some fallout, but if there is, I can always clean it up. If I remember correctly, this came out in like late spring, so it was sort of like a spring summer release for this palette here, and something about lilac and purple and blue and blurple and all those fun colors makes me think of spring and summer. So I think it is perfect for warmer months. Something about summer makes me think of fun, colorful eyeshadow. Now I'm going to use one of the sponge tip applicators that came with the palette here, and I'm going to use the blue eyeshadow here, beautiful color, and this is going to be my top eyeliner. So I'm just dragging this little sponge tip across the lid here. I tried this out a few months ago when I got the palette, and I was really pleasantly surprised that it actually works as eyeliner. You can use it as eyeshadow, of course, but you can in fact use it as eyeliner, because I saw on the Guerlain website, you know how companies always do tutorials on their site, and they had someone doing this, I think it was Violette FR, using this as eyeliner. And sometimes when you try the tutorial at home from the website, it doesn't really work well, but this actually does work. The sponge really picks up so much product, so you can just glide this along. So I have something here that isn't new from 2023. This is a blue eyeliner here from Chanel. It's number 30. It's called Marine or Marine. It's like a dark navy. And I'm just going to go over top of the blue eyeshadow just a little bit, just to enhance the blue, just to lean into that. I took a little bit of the dark blue just underneath the bottom lashes here, and then I put on the YSL mascara, and this is the look here. Now let's move on to the face base. I have here the Chanel Les Beige Healthy Glow Cream. This is rosy beige. This is a perfect multi-use travel size product. I love it as a primer. It's like a blurring veil. I use a big kabuki brush like this, and then I just buff it in. It really just blurs and evens out the complexion. It has a little bit of rosy hue to it, so I'm going to use it in a minute to color correct just a little bit. I think the term blur, or almost like Instagram filter, is really the best way to describe this. It just offers a nice little amount of coverage, not a lot, but it also is like a velvet matte, so you can also highlight with it afterwards. Taking a little bit and just going underneath here, I'm just going to color correct a little. It's not going to be a lot. I'm going to use an actual concealer, but this is just to show how multi-purpose it is. For the concealer, I'm going into an old classic, an oldie but a goodie, the Clé de Peau concealer in the shade Almond. I'm going into this one here because these Clé de Peau concealers technically have a little bit of SPF in them, and because it's summer, it's hot, I want a little bit more sun protection. And yeah, I haven't used this in so long. I have the new Sublimage concealer from Chanel that dethroned this, but then I was like, wait, I haven't used this in a hot minute. Let me give it a try again. I let the concealer set on my skin for a few seconds because it just covers a little bit more, but I like how emollient this concealer is. It's a stick, so it doesn't run everywhere, and it's actually quite easy to blend. You know, I kind of forgot about this. I feel like I'm like rediscovering an old favorite here, but yeah, I like how emollient it is even for a stick, because we've definitely all tried stick concealers that were sort of like hard and a lot of work to apply and to blend, but this is really nice. I can see why I loved this for so long. Moving on to my Hermès Plein H Trio. It's just a lot of words to say bronzer. This year Hermès came out with their bronzers, and this is number 2 Atlas. I love it. It has a really lovely faint smell that their blushes also have. It's really pretty. I love it as a bronzer just to give me that, you know, very healthy glow, like I just spent the afternoon somewhere on a beach, preferably on the Mediterranean, maybe on a cruise on the Mediterranean. Has anyone ever done that? I've never actually been on a cruise, period, but I've seen that some people do cruises like in the Greek islands. So let's just pretend that that's what we're doing today. We're getting ready to do that. I mean, why not? Now for the blush, I'm going into my Armani blush number 10. I forget what this is called exactly, but this is just the most perfect neutral blush, like a soft peach blush that if a blush and a bronzer had a little baby and gave you the most natural flush and most natural hue to the cheek. I want my cheeks to look pretty light and natural. Obviously, I am wearing a lot of makeup, but because I'm wearing blurple makeup with blue liner, I don't want the cheeks to, you know, be too red or anything. And so this combination of this bronzer and this blush is just enough. You know, you can tell that I have makeup on the cheeks, but it isn't radioactive. It's just subtle and healthy looking. Now for the lips, I'm going to lean into something that's going to pull the purple berry shade. So I have this lip maximizer from Dior, and this is the shade 006. Hold on. Yes, 006 in berry. I was like, it's either 006 or 009, but it's a berry color here. So this is glossy and purple, and it will just pull into this eye look here. All right, guys, this is the finished look. Let me know what you think. This is my take on 5 products-ish for a full face with brand new favorite luxury products of 2023 so far. Leave a comment down below if you've made it this far in the video. Maybe leave a purple or blue heart emoji, you know, to go with the makeup look today. If you like this style of video, you know, picking favorites from the year and creating a full face, let me know in the comments. And if you want to see a different take, maybe something more natural, lighter, fresher, whatever. You know, there were a lot of products in the original video, so if you haven't seen that one, I highly encourage you to go watch that and let me know what you want me to mix and match together. On that note, that's all I have for you guys for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.